A very good morning to all of you. My name is Dr. Abdul Wajid and I am from School of Finance and Commerce. The topic of the lecture is microfinance institutions. There are no such prerequisites to understand this topic. After this lecture, the learners shall be able to understand the meaning of microfinance institutions, need of microfinance institutions, role of microfinance institutions, as well as product and services which are offered by the microfinance institution. So let's get started with the meaning of microfinance. Microfinance finance is also called microcredit. It's a type of banking service provided to unemployed or low income individuals or groups who otherwise would have no access to financial services. So microfinance or microcredit credit is meant for people or low income individuals who have no other sources of credit. It's a facility provided to those people who are underprivileged and who aim to start their own enterprise or small business so that they can come out of poverty. So actually it's a small loan which is provided to aid the underprivileged population or people so that it can help them to start their own small or micro venture. Microfinance allows people to take on reasonable small business loans safely. Although microfinance institutions exist all around the world, but the majority of microfinance operations occur in developing nations such as Uganda, Indonesia, and including India. And most of the microfinance institutions focus on helping women in particular. There are number of activities which are done or offered by microfinance institutions. For instance, bank checking and saving accounts, or to provide startup capitals for small business entrepreneurs and educational, and also they provide educational programs to teach the principle of investing. But the most important feature of microfinance institutions is to provide financial assistance to micro entrepreneurs. As it has been explained that the major role of microfinance institution is to provide small or micro loans. So these loans can range as small as $100 to as large as $25,000. And many banks support a large number of additional services, as I have already explained the services apart from financial assistance. These services may range from opening saving accounts as well as some insurance products which are known as micro insurance products. Microfinance is increasingly being considered as one of the most effective tools of reducing poverty by enabling microcredit to the financial poor. It, it has been uh, contributing or bridging the gap between the formal financial institutions like the banks and the rural people. Microfinance institutions access financial resources from banks and other mainstream financial institutions, and they provide financial and support services to the poor. These microfinance institutions are playing a pivotal role by providing microcredit loans directly to villagers, micro entrepreneurs, impoverished women, and poor families. Many MFIs, microfinance institutions, are credit-worthy and well-run with proven records of success, and most of them are operationally self-sufficient. Okay, let's discuss about the need of microfinance institutions. Why we need them? Actually, individuals who are trapped in poverty or who have limited financial resources, usually they do not have enough income to do business with traditional financial institutions like banks because they are not considered as credit worthy, or maybe their background is not such that they can approach the bank and bank can lend them. And mostly it is seen that women are considered as not credit worthy by banks. Because of these limitations, there are many limitations, but these two are the most important one. And because of these, it has been noticed that these underprivileged people are not able to raise capital for their businesses. Therefore, there is a need for microfinance institutions. Although the concept of microfinance has been highlighted since 1970s with an aim to uplift the poor section of the society and to enhance the economic growth, but the importance of it has been amplified after the global financial crisis when the trust in the formal banking system is shaken. So the microfinance institutions which were operating since 1970s were helping people in getting the credit and all, but their importance has also been noticed after the financial crisis of 2008. Microfinance in India plays a major role in the development of India. It acts as an anti-poverty vaccine for the people living in rural areas. It aims at assisting communities of the economically excluded to achieve greater level of asset creation and income security at the household and community level. The utmost significance of microfinance in India is that it dispenses the access to the capital to the small entrepreneur. Besides, microfinance has also been focusing on uh, providing financial assistance to women, and in this way, it is acting as a tool for the empowerment of poor women in India. They are able to contribute directly to the well-being of the families and are able to confront all the gender inequalities. The major targets of microfinance are the poor rural and urban households and obviously women too. So, in a nutshell, it can be said that microfinance is basically offering three characteristics. First, security to the household by providing them credit. Second, it is helping in economic growth of the country. And third, it is providing the opportunity to take one's future into one's own hand. Now let's talk about the product and services which are being offered by microfinance institutions. The services or products offered by microfinance institutions can be categorized under two heads. First, financial products or services like microcredit, micro-leasing, micro-venture capital, saving service, payment service, and micro-insurance product. And there are some non-financial services and products also which are being offered by microfinance institutions, such as business development services, advisory services, vocational skill services, consultancy services, and marketing assistance. So, microfinance institutions are not just limited to provide financial assistance, they are also providing other type of assistance by inculcating or providing services such as uh, courses on marketing as well as skill development and business development services like accountancy and other type of vocational skill services which can really help people to understand the business and to be able to run the business successfully. With that, I end my lecture and I want to thank you all for listening to me.